No, the croissant, how you prata?
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Eatbook Cooks, and today we're gonna do something with frozen prata. And I don't know about you, but I feel like frozen prata is such an underrated product, and it apparently blew up on TikTok, right, Gladys?
That's right.
I don't watch TikTok.
What?
And today I'm gonna show you 3 ways you can fool your friends with frozen prata. And the first one is gonna be Kaya croissant. Let's go. Yes, Maverick, we are gonna make Pandan Kaya from scratch. It's not gonna be one where you are bending over backwards to stir the kaya for hours, because we're actually gonna use the microwave. And here are the ingredients that you need: coconut cream, sugar, eggs, pandan paste, which is optional, pandan leaf, cold butter, and of course our frozen pratas. So first, you need to open your carton of coconut cream. And this carton of cream is 200 ml, and we're just gonna half it for the sugar. So this is 100 grams. And then 2 eggs. And add 8 drops of pandan paste for that oomph of color and flavor. Last but not least, we're gonna tie this in a knot and throw it in. This is fresh from Gladys's garden. Toop. And pop it in the microwave at 700 watts for 6 minutes. The texture might not be amazing, but the flavor is amazing. So, you know, close one eye, give and take, you know? Waiting for a response. Yay! It looks a bit curdled, but don't worry. So remove the pandan leaf, grab your whisk, and whisk away. No fear, for the sift is here. Put it through a sift, and don't worry, you see the results later. What's the code for today? Trust in the process. Last but not least, take your hand whisk again and give it a good whisk to make sure that the consistency is smoother. You see, this is the kaya consistency. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Then we'll just set this aside and we'll prep our croissants. Firstly, you need to preheat the oven at 180 degrees. Now on to the next part. This is really fun. So we're using 3 frozen pratas for 3 croissants. You might think that it's a waste, but don't worry, we'll leave the scraps for the last dish. So we tried experimenting on this frozen pratas, right? And I must say, I'm surprised that it's very similar to puff pastry. So the thing about frozen pratas is that it melts really quickly, so you don't want to work on it for too long. A way to safeguard your prata is to just lay a baking paper on your cutting board so that once you're done, you can just transfer the paper onto the baking tray. Okay, so here's our prata. And you want to cut little triangles by cutting off the 2 sides of this circle. And we're going to use these scrap pieces for our very last dish, which is the only savory dish. So no fear, there's no wastage. Next, grab your kaya and we'll start spreading. What we're going to do is roll it up with kaya in the center. So we'll go ahead and fast forward the other 2 more croissants, and then we'll finish with an egg wash and pop it in the oven at 108 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. So the kaya croissants are done, and we're just gonna put a little slab of cold butter on top for that kaya toast experience, you know? Next up, we're gonna make Nutella banana pockets, and we only need 3 ingredients: bananas in pajamas, Nutella, and frozen prata. Well, this combination is a killer combination because you can't go wrong with bananas and Nutella. Am I right?
That's right.
But actually, this frozen prata recipe is good for kids, right? Because you can cut it with a blunt butter knife and you can teach them shapes. So 1 frozen prata is going to give you 2 pockets. For this round, kids, we're going to make 2 squares. Follow along. First step, you need to fold it diagonally until it becomes a triangle. And then use your knife and cut the sides. But make sure the 2 lines don't meet. Then open it back up. Now you need to put a dollop of Nutella in the center. Then you fold the edges in a crisscross manner. And then pop a slice of banana on top of the diamond chocolate spread. I mean the diamond hazelnut spread. What are we missing, Maverick? Clever boy. And pop it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. gonna make use of the scraps because this sambal cheese puff is gonna taste so good. And here are the ingredients that you need. Frozen roti prata, sambal, butter, garlic, parsley flakes, and mozzarella cheese. So we're gonna make the filling first. Maverick, why you yawn? Are you that bored of our frozen prata content? We're gonna make the filling first. So grab any sambal you have lying at home actually. We're gonna use the ikan bilis sambal because I feel like it gives a bit more umami flavor in our savory puff. And then mix it with the butter and garlic until well combined. Okay, now we'll set the sambal filling aside and we're gonna work with the frozen prata. So we're gonna decorate it first before we put it in the oven, and we're gonna use parsley flakes. Wow, I feel like a chef when I do this. Okay. To make sure that the flakes don't fall off, just pat it down a bit. So now we'll bring back the rest of our ingredients as well as a muffin tray and a leftover butter packaging because we need to butter the muffin tray up. Now we'll line the cups crisscross again. So it's like this. And then we'll put some sambal chili. Just a little spread. Don't put too much, if not it might get too salty because we're adding a bunch of cheese on top. Okay, and then you just seal it back up like that. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, adorable! Don't forget the egg wash. Once again, we're gonna put this into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius, but this time for 20 minutes. Now we have all three zhng-up frozen prata dishes in front of us, and we're going to go around the office to get a taste test. And we shall see which is their favourite out of the three. Let's go! Ooh. And the first person I'm going to ask is Brenda! Are you hungry?
Yes.
Okay,
Actually, I already hear what you're going to make because you shoot quite loud. Oh, you even make it look like a croissant.
Yes, correct.
Mmm.
What's it? How's it?
It's spicy eh.
Yes!
It's nice though. It reminds me a bit of, sardine curry puff. My house always must have one packet of frozen prata in case we want to do anything.
So you need to introduce to us frozen prata recipes part 2.
Oh, Eatbook Cooks not enough, huh?
Never mind.
I never wash onion already. I never wash already. Condensed milk. Kaya! Butter!
Yes! Is that a good thing? You're frowning eh.
I haven't.
Yay!
Oh, it's nice. I like how because inside is sweet.
Mm.
Then you add the butter on top, right? Then contrast very well.
Nice.
You know sometimes when you buy kaya toast outside, right? Then after a while you leave it out, it'll be a bit lao hong.
Correct,
A
correct.
bit soft, right? But this one very crispy.
Mm.
Very nice.
I guess that's a good thing about frozen pratas, right?
You can just make and straight away eat.
How's
This one
it?
really foolproof.
I know, right?
Confirm nice one. Really, I feel like you really put in effort because got different shapes also. Very nice. Look like something I will like present to my friends if they come my house for a house party. You know, like high tea but at home.
That's what Gladys said also.
Huh?
It's like high tea because there's sweet and savoury,
Yeah.
right?
But it's nice.
Yay! Which one's your favourite?
My favourite is the kaya butter.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a fan when people give a twist to local flavours. That's why I like the kaya one.
Wow, what is this?
What do you think about these 3 things in front of you?
This is horrible. No, no. Oh, hell! I think it's I don't know what this is.
Okay, why don't you all just start with that first?
Oh.
Oh, what is oh?
The simi kueh ah.
Kueh!
Pandan. Kaya.
It's actually kaya toast, but in a croissant.
I think the size just nice. Oh, the shape is like is it the Happy New Year? Chinese New Year coming wow. Oh, this is damn good
Yay!
It's ham, right? Bacon. Bacon.
Isn't that good that you think there's meat inside?
It is slightly a bit salty.
These are actually made from frozen pratas.
Wow. Oh, prata.
Yeah. Yeah, so happy to see them continue eating.
Really very, very nice.
Yay. Okay, which are your favorites?
I like the slab of butter one. It gives a bit of a bit sweet, a bit salty. But then the slab of butter like very unhealthy also. but nice.
I think my one also, my favorite also that one.
Sambal?
Because I can eat a bit more, I can eat spicy one, I can eat more spicy lah. But I think that one is more, because I like more flavorful, more skiam one, more salty one. I think this one is good with the set of butter. Without that one, a bit not so
Plain.
flavorful. Yeah, a bit plain. Yeah.
I feel like this is one of the best shoot ever because it's so easy to whip up and we went crazy with the dishes. So thank you, Carissa, for this great pitch that you saw on TikTok. And I'm actually really surprised that frozen prata is really similar to the Ang Mo puff pastry. If you bake it in the oven, it's gonna puff up in layers and you can go crazy, you know, put whatever you like. Creativity is limitless. Okay, truth be told, Gladys and I were actually searched on YouTube on puff pastry folding tips and we learned the fanciest one, which is the banana Nutella pockets. And it's so cute. It's like something you can easily whip up for house parties to impress people. Oh, which was my favorite? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I like how full-bodied the sambal puff was with flavor. I would say I like the sambal one the best. Which is surprising because I usually love sweeter stuff more than savory. So thank you for watching this episode of Eatbook Cooks. If you think the producers can challenge me even more, let us know in the comment section down below. But also don't forget to check out our videos over there and like, share and subscribe. Bye! No cake lah guys. What's this?